This is Akashvani. We now bring you a curtain raiser to the 54th International Film Festival of India being held in Goa. You will now listen to an interview with Ankita Mishra, Chief Executive Officer of the Entertainment Society of Goa, by Velma Fernandez.
Come November, and film lovers from all walks of life throng to Goa to experience the International Film Festival of India, or IFFI as it is popularly known. The festival is set against the backdrop of beautiful nature, with the river Mandovi flowing on one side and the movie complex on the other. This has fascinated movie lovers from home and abroad down through the years, where they get a chance to carry back with them beautiful memories. The 54th edition of the International Film Festival of India will kick off on 20th November and conclude on 28th November 2023. We have with us Mrs. Ankita Mishra, CEO of the Entertainment Society of Goa, who will tell us more about the preparations by the Entertainment Society of Goa for the 54th International Film Festival of India. Madam, first of all, I would like to thank you for taking out the time for us despite your busy schedule.
My pleasure, please.
So there is a lot going on at the Entertainment Society of Goa, or the ESG. Can you tell us about the role of the ESG in organizing the International Film Festival of India?
So, ESG, or the Entertainment Society of Goa, is the main nodal agency for the execution of IFFI, or the International Film Festival, on behalf of the Government of Goa. Its main role in organizing IFFI is to establish coordination with NFDC and provide the necessary infrastructure or framework for successful execution of the IFFI in the state of Goa. And hence, we can also consider that ESG is the main backbone for IFFI along with NFDC.
What are some of the key preparations that the Entertainment Society of Goa has undertaken for the 54th International Film Festival of India?
So, ever since the film festival was first brought to Goa, ESG has continued to improve various aspects related to its execution. This year also, a lot of efforts have gone into hosting hundreds of invitees at multiple locations and manage their logistics seamlessly. Our technical team has further improved on the most sophisticated online booking system to ensure optimal utilization of seats. The Cinemela is another area where the team has worked really hard. The Macinist Theatre in the ESG premises have also been upgraded this time. The beautiful street and the venue decor to welcome the guests and delegates are also in full swing.
And how is the synergy, or rather, how are the vibes between the National Film Development Corporation, that is the NFDC, and the ESG?
Oh, it has been an absolute pleasure to work with the most talented and wonderful team of NFDC. And so I would say that the synergy between both the teams is just great. It's wow.
Okay. And if there are are there any new technological innovations that ESG has come up with in the organization of this edition of IFFI?
So every year there are improvements. This year also, in fact, the movie screening experience that you will have at Macinnes is improved because we have upgraded the entire hall, the projection system and everything. And the IFFI Goa app has also seen an update this year. So we have new features like the feedback, personal diary system, etc. So like every year, we have kind of improved on the app. We have improved the screening experience. The app is now more in sync with the website.
Okay.
So
since you mentioned app, is there any way you could tell us like how does a delegate book a movie on the app?
So, we have instructional videos also on the IFFI Goa handle everywhere, and it's very, very simple. So there's a QR code, you scan it, and you also get your credentials on the mobile number. There's a mass mailer, the mail that you had shared while registering for a delegate. A mass mailer goes sharing your credentials. With those credentials, you log into the app or the website, and with that you book the movie. So the slots are, for example, for some of the master classes, the slots are going to be open today onwards for early birds, and then generally 24 to 48 hours prior to the screening of the movie, the slots get open, and one can very easily book it through the app or the website.
Okay. And also, since you mentioned master classes, what are some of the main master classes we are having this year, and how can people attend this via the app?
So there are various interesting masterclasses this year also. Some of them are like Air Watan Mere Watan, which is drawing inspiration from history, and they have speakers like Karan Johar, Kanan Iyer. Then
Okay.
there is another very, much awaited movie, The Archies by Zoya Akhtar.
Okay.
So we have a masterclass on that also by John Goldwater and Zoya Akhtar. Similarly, there are many others, and their details can be easily found out on the website. So one can easily visit the IFFI Goa website
Okay.
or the app, and you can find the details related to each of the master classes that we have.
Okay. And this year in this IFFI, is there anything special or is there anything different that has been suggested by NFDC that the ESG has to carry out?
No, NFDC in generally work in sync with ESG. So this year we have changed the red carpet a bit to allow more space and to avoid any sort of crowding this time, and so that we can ensure that there's proper interaction between the celebrities and the media personnel. So this we have done. Other than that, we also have some great agencies which have come on board for the Cine Mela to provide a better experience to the normal public and the locals and the tourists who are not registered and who are not a part of the IFFI, to make them a part of IFFI essentially. So this year we have also tried to make the festival more inclusive and accessible by making all the venues accessible, and there are 4 movies which are being screened which are embedded with audio and sign descriptions to make it more inclusive.
And talk about making it more inclusive. Are there any open air screenings that are taking place?
Yes. So we have 3 open air screening venues this time. One is the Anjuna GTDT parking, another is Miramar Beach, and the third one is Ravindra Bhavan in Madgaon.
Okay, and what about this mobile van screening? I mean, every year there is a mobile van which
Yes.
screens movies. Is there one this
So
year?
this year also we have 2, one for the north and one for the south Goa. Yeah.
What measures have been put in place to ensure the safety and well-being of attendees and participants during the festival?
So as far as security is concerned, we are in close coordination with police, and our own security staff is also there to ensure security of the people and prevent entry of any unwanted people to the venue.
Okay.
In terms of safety and well-being, I would also say that all the food stalls that are being put up and all the food joints would be FDA approved. We have made adequate arrangement for water at each festival location. Then ambulances are also deputed at each site to cater to any health emergencies. So these are some of the stuff that we have done.
Okay, and madam, if you could highlight any special events or programs that will be featured during the film festival.
So, as I mentioned earlier, also there are several highlights ranging from accessible movies to interesting masterclasses, the Cine Mela, the Carnival, the Shigmotsav. All of these are something to look forward to, and I really cannot wait to welcome you all to be a part of each one of these.
Okay, and how has the ESG collaborated with other state government organizations or department organizations or entities to make this film festival success, keep it going this year?
So, the ESG over the years had established a very strong communication channel with various line departments like PWD, electricity, smart city, etc. for successful implementation of IFFI. OSDs from these departments joined the ESG team on deputation for a period of 1 month to help the organization of the event. Other than this, regular meetings of the coordination committee has also ensured that no stone is left unturned, and we also have constant support from the local police, the traffic police, and they have also ensured that everything is just seamless, and the execution is seamless, and we have a successful event.
And what steps have been taken to promote and attract international filmmakers and industry professionals to participate in this festival?
See, most of the programming aspect and inviting the international participants is being taken care of by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting through NFDC. So they have the country pavilions in other film festivals like Cannes and Miami, and the whole emergence of Indian filmmaking on the international stage has given us a platform to encourage more and more international filmmakers to participate in IFFI. However, I also feel that the atmosphere and the energy of our state, Goa, is brilliant. Year after year, international film enthusiasts and professionals love to just come back to our vibrant city because they just love watching movies here in our unbeatable city.
And how has the Entertainment Society of Goa engaged with the local community to create awareness and excitement about the film festival?
See, I feel that Goa has become such an important part of IFFI that IFFI has now become synonymous with Goa. So, when it comes to reaching out to the local communities, it becomes a very natural process, so to say. Like most of our volunteers are from local communities, and hence a lot of information travels through word of mouth. We have also given a lot of priority to local communities in the cinemela in the form of stalls, and they have local handicraft stalls, the food stalls. In addition to this, we are also trying to reach out to everyone through media like print media, social media, etc.
And organizing such a festival, of such a huge festival must be quite challenging. Could you just share any of the challenges, obstacles that the ESG has faced while preparing for this year's film festival, and how have you managed to overcome it, or how has the ESG managed to overcome this?
See, organizing an event at such a large scale always have some minor challenges. However, by the grace of God, we have not had any major challenge so far, which is worth mentioning here. Of course, there have been some minor hiccups here and there, but all were easily managed. So the festival is starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's just hope that when you ask me this question, by the end of it, it remains the same. My answer remains the same.
Let's hope so. Yes. And what are the long-term goals and aspirations of the Entertainment Society of Goa in hosting IFFI?
So every year so far has been a new learning, and ESG has continued to grow with these learnings. We at ESG aspire to take IFFI to newer heights and make it the biggest international film festival and putting Goa on the world map.
Lastly, if you could tell us, how do you envision the future of the film festival, and what steps are being taken to ensure its growth and success in the coming years?
See, I see film festivals as a great way to celebrate the art of filmmaking and the allied activities. And the future of film festivals seems very, very promising with the integration of technology, allowing wider access through virtual platforms. Now we are having collaborations with streaming services and hybrid events combining physical and online experience, and it is becoming very common these days, so ensuring broader audience reach and engagement. Additionally, there's also an increased emphasis on diversity, inclusion, and supporting independent filmmakers, fostering innovation and new voices within the industry. So these steps aim to sustain the growth and relevance of the film festivals in the ever-evolving landscape of the entertainment and media consumption.
So thank you so much, madam, for making the time for us here at Akashvani in spite of your busy schedule. So wishing you all the very best.
Thank you
as
so
we
much.
all I'm sure we'll all be treated to some great movies and a great film festival this year.
Thank you so much. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I will also take this platform to invite everybody to be a part of IFFI. And please come and if register yourselves if you have not. And I would urge everybody to just come and enjoy the Cinemela experience. We have some interesting masterclasses coming up. Please book your slots well in advance. And thank you so much.
Thank you too.
You just heard the curtain raiser to the 54th International Film Festival of India, featuring an interview with Ankita Mishra, Chief Executive Officer of the Entertainment Society of Goa, by Velma Fernandez. The curtain raiser was produced by Premanand Kadam and came to you from the Panaji station of Akashvani.